Former Rams defensive tackle Michael Brockers, he talks to TMZ again. We know the first time that Michael Brockers talked to TMZ got himself into a little bit of trouble because he was talking about how Matthew Stafford was like a clear upgrade over Jared Goff and then gets traded to the Detroit Lions to play again with Jared Goff. So that was a thing. That was a little fun thing, actually, because the second he made those comments, I made the comments right here on Ram Showcase. What if he goes to Detroit and then he has to like confront him again? Either way, Michael Brockers comes out again and is getting asked some questions about the Lions playing the Rams on October 24th this season. And I do believe, actually, that his comments are being taken just a little bit out of context. And he basically came out, the question was we'll listen to it, but the question was basically like, are you circling a win there? He's like, oh, yeah. And then Rams fans got offended by that. And I'm not here to attack Rams fans, that's for sure. But I will say that was a pretty soft response to Michael Brockers saying that his team is going to beat his former team. Can you imagine the uproar that would have happened if the guy asked him, so you think you're going to beat the Rams? And he's like, oh, no. What? That would have gone so bad for him. Of course he's got to say yes. He plays for the Lions. He knows he's not winning that many games this year, but you have to say yes. That's just kind of what happens, all right? So Michael Brockers talks to TMZ. We'll put it up here for you guys. I've got the audio. It's only a minute and a half long. I'm not going to show the video of it because I don't want to get into any weird rules or whatever, but I will play the audio for you guys. And this is Michael Brockers on TMZ getting asked questions about playing against his former team, the LA Rams.
I love you and Goff together. Yeah. You know? And you guys worked it out and all that.
For sure.
Look, but October 24th, you're coming back, okay?
Yeah.
It's a big matchup, okay, with the Rams.
Yeah.
Are you coming for anybody?
Shit, just coming to take care of business, bro. You know how I do. All I want to do is win, so that's my only goal.
You got a W circled on your calendar that day?
Oh, definitely. Come on, man.
Hey, was that, one last thing. Was that, when you had that combo with Goff, right? What did he say? How did it go?
It went over easy, bro. I mean, we didn't really talk about it, bro. That's my brother, so I mean,
it's what you're supposed to do. You guys were just, it's like WWF. Like, I'm coming for whoever, right?
Right. It's whatever. You know, for him, and for us. You know what I'm saying? We knew what it was. You know how the media is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we know. You know what was said. But we can get over that. We professionals. We'll move on. Come to win.
Are we good?
Oh, we good. We good. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is, bro. I knew what I said when I walked in the airport. I was like, shit, yeah, I done said some shit. But it is what it is. I'm a professional. I can take it. You know what I mean?
Hey, are you coming for a sack on Stafford?
I got to get at least one. I'm trying to sack every quarterback, but I got to get that one.
Hey, God bless you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
So that was Michael Brockers talking with TMZ, and he, like I said, guys, he basically makes these comments and he says, like, of course I'm going to get, like, of course we're going to win that game, whatever. That's what you're supposed to say. That's playing the game of being in the part of the NFL and being asked questions by the media. Not only just the media, but TMZ, who tries to trap people into saying obnoxious things. And then, of course, at the end, he's like, are you trying to get Stafford? Yeah, like what kind of question is that? First of all, awful interviewing, because you're setting him up for questions that you know that no matter what that answer is, one side, one aspect of this, somebody's going to be like, hey, what the heck, man? Like, no matter what he says. So if he comes out and says, you think you're going to beat the Rams? And he says, yeah, absolutely. Then Rams fans are like, hey, what? And then if he would have said, no, man, we ain't going to beat the Rams, then Lions fans would be like, what? Dan Campbell's going to be biting off his kneecaps, and then it's a whole disaster. And then at the very end, it's like, oh, you want to sack Stafford? Like, what if he's like, no, actually, I really respect Stafford. I'd like to keep his jersey clean that day. What would you do with that information? Or if he, either way. Yeah, there was no winning in those. That's why they're awful interview questions. I don't know who that gentleman was asking those questions. Awful interviewer, but that's also what you get with TMZ, is just questions to set people up in situations, whatever. So basically, all this is about here is the overreaction of these comments, because as you guys just heard, I don't think that there was anything out of line that Michael Brockers said. He did address that him and Jared Goff were both professionals. They just moved on from it. I fully believe that that's real. I feel like Jared Goff probably joked it off and he probably just, kind of was like, hey, what the heck, man? And then, Brockers probably said to Jared what he said to the media, which was like, hey, man, I have to say that. I'm trying to get fans excited. That's what he said to us. So, I mean, take it for what you will, I guess. Because I know there's still going to be some fans out there that are like, nah, man, screw Brockers. He said they were going to beat the Rams. But, it's what you have to say in that situation. Rams fans, my favorite kind of human being. Thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. If you have not already, please, on this side over here is where you're going to see the subscribe button. Make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And if you liked this clip, I guarantee you're going to like the entire thing, the entire show. So go ahead and that'll be right over here. Click that. Watch the whole podcast. Thank you guys so much. Peace. Go Rams.